Girl Scout cookies, Charlotte's Cafe, second floor.
Yeah, come on. We sell donuts. We sell.
Awesome. Show them the way, girls. Show them the way.
I got one more left.
You having fun? Do you need more cards? Go ahead.
For me, being a part of this movement gave me that sense of feeling empowered.
I'm done, yes.
What I have done with this troop has definitely opened up something that's been dormant in a lot of people for a long time, and that's doing the right thing.
That's my favorite cookie.
I'm not the favorite.
They're bringing them in. Oh, God. I'm out of breath. I didn't even walk that far.
When you're in a traditional Girl Scouting troop, it's easy for you to go to your meetings every week. They can see normal faces that you see every day. When you're in the shelter system, you don't have that. There is no stability. You don't know if you'll be there for long. You don't know when you'll be moved again. Troop 6000 is the first Girl Scouting troop that's solely made for girls who are living in the New York City shelter system. There are about 8,000 homeless girls living in New York City who are of Girl Scouting age. So for now, my dream is to be able to reach all 8,000 girls.
Jay, go sit on the sofa, please. Jay, go sit on the sofa, please. We're going to do our homework over here. Put the paint on that side of the table. This is, you see the line here? So that's the mountain. You can paint that, and then you paint the sun. My children and I ended up in a shelter in 2016 because our home was sold to make way for new condos that were being built. Trying to find a home in New York City with 5 children is almost near impossible. I found myself with my back against the wall and no idea of how to get out of it. So we ended up in the shelter in Long Island City. My kids had no one to talk to it about and felt like they couldn't let anyone know, felt ashamed about it. When children are in the shelter system especially, they don't have the things that they're used to having in their lives. A lot of things are changing, there's no stability for them, so it can seem scary. It hurts. You feel in the way that you've let your children down, even though you've tried everything that you could. When you see your children like that, it makes you feel helpless. So you just have to, as a parent, hold yourself together and be as brave as you can possibly be for them. I worked for Girl Scouts of Greater New York prior to becoming homeless. My job was to start new troops and recruit new Girl Scouts. So when I landed in the shelter, I did what I knew best, and that was to go back and ask if I could start a troop there. I knew firsthand how important it was for these girls to have the Girl Scout experience.
On my honor,
I
I
will try
to serve God
to serve God
and my country
and my
to
country,
help people at all times
and to
by
live
the Girl Scout law.
by the Girl Scout law.
Excellent. All right, everyone take a seat. Thank you so much.
I started Troop 6000 in February of 2017. From our first troop of 17 girls, including my 3, we've expanded citywide. We're now at 362 girls.
Is everyone holding someone else's hand?
Yeah.
Girls are meeting at their shelters once a week for an hour and a half, same day, same time, every week. Again, instilling that stability for the girls. We teach girls robotics, to civic engagement, to building their business with the cookie program. These girls go back to their parents at the end of the meetings, very bright-eyed and cheerful, and letting their parents know that they've done so much and that things are going to be fine. Things are going to get better. It's important for them to build that sisterly bond, to know that they're not alone.
My name is Sinai, and I'm a member of Troop 6000. I have been a member since the very first meeting. Living in the shelter, it was very quiet. I didn't have people to play with except for my brothers. Usually I would just play with my toys by myself. When the Girl Scouts came, I was excited because then finally I wouldn't have to be bored all the time. When I started talking to the girls, I started to feel like that I wasn't alone and I had people dealing with the same problem.
2 tagalongs, 4 dimensions, and 1 tagalong.
Girls can be whoever they want to be, no matter the problems they have or the difficulties they are dealing with. Troop 6000 was designed for girls to stay in it no matter if they were in the shelter or not. Once you're a Girl Scout, you're always a Girl Scout.
Christina, Jalessi, you want chicken, right? Okay. Come sit down, Jalessi. Haley, don't spill it. Go ahead, Jalessi. Go ahead, Jay.
Thank you, Jesus. I have prepared 4 food that Jesus name.
Amen.
I'm already eating.
You're already eating? I know. I'm hungry too. After being in a shelter for a year, we're now living in a home. Feels great, but then again, I still can't help but think about those who are still waiting for their homes. When I was at my lowest and felt like I had no one there to support me, Girl Scouting definitely was there for me. I wanted to make sure that no other girls felt the way that my daughters did.
She taught me how to stand up for myself and to believe in what I think is right and to never give up.
We're giving them a different type of family. We definitely want to uplift them and let them know that this moment in their life doesn't define them. There will be setbacks in life, whether we expect them or we don't expect them. But it doesn't mean that we're not worth anything, that we've messed up in life. I want for my daughters and for the other girls who are in Girl Scouting to grow up in a world where the future is going to be limitless for them.